Flower's purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
After hearing of Alice Madness Returns a month or so prior to its release, the concept of a dark rendition of the already tripped out world intrigued me. In a dried up summer for video games, it was a breath of fresh air when nothing was scratching my gamer itch. It's a trip back in time, to an era where 3D platformers were young, and games like Spyro the Dragon, Mario 64, and Crash Bandicoot were in abundance. Embracing the roots of the original 3D platformers, Alice Madness Returns is a deep dish of retro 3D platforming goodness. As a sequel to American McGee's Alice, Madness Returns is the continuing story of a troubled Alice, haunted by the fatal fire that took her family. Wonderland is in shambles, and Alice must solve the mystery of her puzzled mind. Journey through Alice's troubled reality and demented imagination is one of remembrance. You'd imagine a simple narrative for a game that's rated T, but the story is a psychological trip, unlike any other interpretation of Alice in Wonderland. While not a technical powerhouse, Alice understands the power of strong and creative art direction with its Todd McFarlane-inspired take on Alice in Wonderland. Few games do it so well. Every level and character featured in the game is proof of it, drawing inspiration from its source material and expanding on it. The strange world of Alice is rendered beautifully. Maybe some models and textures look out of date, but it's all water under the bridge by the end of the game. With an exceptional soundtrack, the dark and twisted world of Madness Returns grips beyond its limits. The audio work may seem silly at times, but it's all a cohesive mixture of madness of its own. Characters throughout the world will elicit laughs, discomfort, and distrust, giving it a distinct personality.
Decent enough, but appearances deceive. I know you for an unstable and violent person. I can't say I'm surprised you've been incarcerated in the asylum again. A long stay under supervision would serve you right.
Featuring a memorable arsenal, the Vorpal Blade, Hobby Horse, Pepper Grinder, and Teapot Cannon all play their roles in the adventure with no weapon going unused. The enemy AI is no joke, and combining all your weapons to take down your foes isn't uncommon. Developer Spicy Horse deserves applause for the spectacular work of art that is Madness Returns. A game overshadowed by the Giants, rated as average, but a gem in my books as one of the more memorable games in recent memory. The soundtrack, characters, narrative, gameplay, and art direction unite for an unforgettable experience. If you're finally caught up on your games, give Alice Madness Returns a chance. It isn't perfect, but definitely a game I'd recommend here at Analog Reviews.